Riley Gaines, the former NCAA swimmer, now turned MAGA influencer, has been in the media because she uploaded a video where she's speaking on, well, where she's basically effed around, and unfortunately, well, no, let's say fortunately, she's about to find out. So what I'm going to do, let me play this video for you guys, and then we'll have a talk about it and unpack it a little bit after that.
Just got another letter from Immigration Services. I've made a video about this before, but I'm a U.S. citizen, born and raised in Tennessee, went to college at University of Kentucky, met my husband there. He's an immigrant. He moved over to the U.S. for college on an athletic scholarship from England. We've been married almost 3 years now. We're coming up on 3 years. So you would think he is well on his way to achieving his citizenship, or at least having his green card, right? No, wrong. And why can't he get his green card? Because his medical records aren't complete. And what is missing from his medical record? The COVID vaccine. Like, it is the year 2025, and we are still requiring the COVID vaccine. You can see it right here. It's backwards. Disregard. Complete the COVID-19 vaccine. But this is what they do. This is what they do to people who do it the right way. I can't even tell you how much money, thousands of dollars, we have spent on the different forms and applications and immigration lawyers and all of the different things. All for everything to expire on their time anyways. And for all you people who say, oh, Riley, your husband's here illegally, he should be deported. Just so you don't understand immigration. He is very much here legally. There are other ways to obtain residency than a green card, like visas or advanced parole. Or those of you who say, this is what you get when you voted for Donald Trump. Obviously, my husband can't vote, but if he could, he would have voted for Donald Trump. Change is coming with the current administration, but he has to undo everything that the former administration has done to our immigration system, both legally and illegally. Oh, and when they campaigned on the tagline, my body, my choice, this is proof they never really meant that.
So it's just so funny to see and so funny to hear. I mean, first and foremost, as someone who's from the UK, where her husband is from, if your husband would have voted for Donald Trump as well, it just further highlights what I speak about when I talk about people voting against their own interests. You see, people like Riley Gaines, what it is that they done is that they believed that they could speak to Donald Trump, they could speak to MAGA, the Republican Party, and what they could do is they could speak to them about their interests, the things that they're interested in. But what they don't understand is that what comes with that is a flurry of so many other bad policies that can work against them. But purely down to their own interests, they're not interested in understanding more about the things that could go against them, not understanding more about the things that could hurt them. All it is that they're focused on is what it is that they want to achieve, and that's it. Nothing else matters. And the craziest part that makes it even more mental is that in the video, you heard her say, you know, it's just because he hasn't got the COVID vaccine. Well, Donald Trump was the person that actually made the COVID vaccine mandatory. So once again, it's just another example of people not understanding. People were told about this. People were told that if they go about doing it like this and they vote for Donald Trump, they have to understand that things aren't going to go well. You know, when they were speaking about sending in ICE on day one to, you know, take up all the immigrants, so many people spoke multiple times that people that are doing things the right way, people that are trying to take the right legal routes, they are going to get mixed up in the system. And unfortunately, there is going to be some collateral damage. And unfortunately for Riley Gaines, she effed around and she's found out. And now her husband could be coming back to the UK to chill with someone like me. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below this video. Do you think this is an unfair situation for Riley Gaines, or do you think this is something that she brought on herself? I'd really love to hear and understand your guys' opinions as people that are actually living out in the United States of America.